The rhythm of the forest is slowing down. Snow begins falling softly through the silent trees, covering old trails and fading footprints beneath layers of white. The rivers grow colder. The wind moves more slowly now, carrying with it the quiet promise of winter. Deep within the mountains, the brown bear walks steadily through the darkening forest. His massive body moves with calm purpose, each heavy step pressing gently into the fresh snow. He is not wandering. He is returning home. Somewhere ahead, hidden beneath tangled roots and stone, waits the shelter he has known for years. A warm hollow carved into the earth itself. A place untouched by the noise of the outside world. Tonight, beside the soft crackling glow of a fire, we follow the brown bear into the story of his life. A story not only about strength, but about rest. About surrender. About learning when to stop fighting the endless noise of the world and finally allow yourself to become still. As autumn slowly disappears, the forest changes in ways most creatures immediately understand. Leaves darken and fall silently onto the frozen ground. The scent of pine grows sharper in the cold air. The sky dims earlier each evening. The brown bear notices every shift. For months he has wandered rivers, valleys, and deep forests, gathering what he needs to survive the coming winter. He has spent long days beneath golden sunlight catching fish from icy streams. He has climbed rocky hillsides searching for berries hidden among thorny bushes. He has walked countless miles beneath changing skies. But now, something inside him begins to quiet. The urgency fades. The forest no longer asks him to chase, hunt, or roam endlessly. Instead, it asks him to rest. And so he listens. There is something deeply beautiful about the way the brown bear accepts this transition. To many, retreating into hibernation might seem like weakness or escape. But for the bear, it is neither. It is trust. Trust in the ancient rhythm of the earth. Trust that rest is not failure. Trust that healing often happens in darkness and silence. Humans spend so much of life believing they must always keep moving. Always producing. Always proving themselves. Even exhaustion becomes something people try to hide. But the brown bear carries no shame in slowing down. He understands that survival depends not only on strength, but also on knowing when to let go. As snow thickens across the mountains, the forest grows quieter each night. Birdsong disappears. Streams freeze beneath thin layers of ice. Even the wind seems softer now, as though the entire wilderness is preparing for sleep alongside him. The brown bear continues climbing toward his den with patient determination. Sometimes he pauses beside towering pine trees dusted with snow. He breathes deeply, his warm breath rising into the cold night air like drifting smoke. In these quiet moments, he almost seems thoughtful, as though reflecting on the long year behind him. He remembers summer rivers sparkling beneath sunlight. He remembers distant thunderstorms rolling across green valleys. He remembers the endless movement of life through the forest. And now, at last, he is ready to leave all of it behind for a while. The den waits hidden beneath a fallen tree near the mountain ridge. It is dark inside. Warm. Silent. The bear stands at the entrance for a long moment before entering. Perhaps even creatures of the wilderness need time to say goodbye to the outside world. Then slowly, he lowers himself into the shelter. The heavy snow outside muffles every sound. The forest fades away. Inside the darkness, the bear finally rests. There is no audience here. No competition. No danger demanding his attention every second. Only stillness. And within that stillness, something extraordinary happens. The enormous creature once feared for his strength becomes gentle. Vulnerable. Peaceful. Curled safely inside the den, his breathing slows into a deep and steady rhythm. The same rhythm carried by winter winds through the trees above him. The same rhythm hidden beneath snowfall and frozen rivers. For the first time in many months, the bear asks nothing from the world. He simply exists. Perhaps this is why the image of a sleeping bear feels so comforting to us. Because deep down, many people long for that same kind of rest. A place where expectations disappear. A place where survival no longer feels like a constant struggle. The brown bear reminds us that true peace often begins the moment we stop resisting silence. Outside, winter continues across the mountains. Snowstorms come and go. Moonlight drifts across frozen forests. Entire seasons pass quietly above the hidden den. But beneath the earth, the bear sleeps on peacefully, protected by darkness and time. Even in sleep, his presence remains powerful. Not because he dominates the forest, but because he belongs to it completely. As the years pass, age softens him. His movements become slower. The scars of old seasons settle quietly into his thick fur. Yet something in his eyes grows warmer and wiser. He no longer walks through the wilderness trying to conquer it. Instead, he moves through it with understanding. He knows now that life is not endless summer. Every living thing must eventually pause. Must eventually retreat inward. Must eventually rest. And maybe there is wisdom in accepting that truth instead of fearing it. Tonight, as the fire burns low beside us and the world outside grows quiet, perhaps you too can allow yourself to rest. Let the worries of the day drift away like snow carried through dark trees. Let your thoughts grow softer. Slower. Imagine the deep silence of the forest wrapped beneath winter skies. Imagine the steady breathing of the brown bear sleeping peacefully beneath the earth. And somewhere within that endless stillness, may you finally discover the comfort of letting go.